Welcome to the AFC North Roundtable, a weekly live show featuring top-tier insight and analysis on all things AFC North from the best creators in the division, including Baltimore Ravens creator Sam, Pittsburgh Steelers creator Mark, Cleveland Browns creator Chef Zay, and Cincinnati Bengals creator Zim. Catch the AFC North Roundtable every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern on the AFC North Roundtable YouTube channel. Well, fellas, the time has come. The 2025 regular season has come and gone, and we transition into single elimination football, and only one team remains in the postseason within this division, and that is the division champion Pittsburgh Steelers, who will play host to the aforementioned Houston Texans in that stout defense, which is unarguably the best in the league. What do you got for me, Mark?
It's the Rams in the bottom. You doing fucking script writing, are you?
What's that?
It says Rams in the bottom instead of Steelers.
Where?
Whoever's in the background doing
Texans.
Whoa, we got to get the graphics guy on the phone. Wait a minute. Wow.
Come on.
Wow. Dude, that's a hell of an eye, Mark, because I would never have noticed that. Even when you said it, I was still kind of squinting looking for it.
Yeah.
We got to give this. I was just going to say,
right
put some respect on the Steelers' name.
Usually that happens with the Browns. We don't do that for the Steelers on this show. Come on now, you know that.
Well, speaking of disrespecting the Steelers, they are once again a home dog. The Houston Texans go into Heinz Field. I still call it Heinz Field. Sorry. They are going into Heinz Field under the lights as a 3.5-point dog. Mike Tomlin, as a home dog, as we have talked about on this show many a time, is as good as it gets in the history of football, not only against the spread, but straight up. And there's one more element to add. This game is on Monday Night Football, where Mike Tomlin is essentially unbeatable. Mark, is it 22-3 he is all-time on Monday Night Football?
23 years in a row, including Mike Tomlin's. So Bill Cowell was involved in that as well. They haven't lost a game on Monday Night Football ever, like since 2003.
So you're saying the script is in. It could potentially be this game is on Monday night, the standalone game on ESPN under the lights. And if we're looking at the trends are pointing towards the Pittsburgh Steelers. However, they are going up against the defense that is the league's best. The Houston Texans offense might not be the best in the world, and that might be where the Steelers can take advantage. So we'll see what the fellas think about this matchup. Sam, I'll start with you. You just played these Pittsburgh Steelers. What do you make of them hosting the Houston Texans in the wild card round, and who do you think advances to the divisional on Monday night?
This is a tough one, actually. I think coming into this game, well, first and foremost, if the Ravens are playing in this game, I'd pick the Ravens to lose. No doubt about it. I think that the Ravens offensive line would have got tortured. We already played them once, although we didn't have any of our players in that game. So the Texans did beat us pretty handily in the regular season. I would expect the same in the postseason. The thing about the Steelers is Aaron Rodgers is really good at getting rid of the football. And I think the pass rushers for the Texans, they're what make that defense special. And I think Aaron Rodgers could take that away from the Texans being able to get rid of the football quickly. They got Gainwell, they got Warren. They can really do some things very similar to what they did with the Ravens, except that, Aaron Rodgers didn't really need to worry about getting pressure because the Ravens have no pressure. But that's not here nor there. Getting DK Metcalf back is huge for them. They won't have Darnell Washington because he broke his arm. But I'm going to pick the Texans to win. I would not be surprised if the Steelers pull the upset, though. I'd be very cautious if I was a Texans fan about predicting that you're going to go into Pittsburgh in that hostile environment, Monday Night Football, and beat Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin's going to get those guys ready. Aaron Rodgers, again, can do a very good job of mitigating pressure from opposing teams, and that's going to be a big thing for the Texans. I think the Texans are going to have to decide, hey, are we going to send guys after Aaron Rodgers, or are we going to do what we can, maybe drop 7, drop 8 guys back and beat them that way? The Ravens tried to do that in the waning moments of the fourth quarter, and Aaron Rodgers was still able to get a guy on one-on-one matchups at Calvin Austin, and that was that. But I still think I'm going to pick the Texans, but again, will not be surprised if the Steelers get it done. Give me 23-20 win by the Texans.
Zay, we know no one's a bigger fan of a Mike Tomlin trend than you. And as I just discussed, all the trends point in the favor of Pittsburgh. Will it be enough for them to get it done against this Houston defense in the wild card?
I hate where my mind is right now with this dumbass team that's the Steelers. But like, you know me, right? Y'all know me by now. Like, I'm a storyline guy. Like you said, you mentioned the Mike Tomlin thing, him being an underdog. It's so many levels of disrespect as an outsider, because it's like you give us all of these numbers that we have to watch and see, and it's just like, you know what? Go piss off, all right? Piss off, mate. So but you know what this has the moxie of? And Sam, correct me if I'm wrong. But we know how the NFL and the Shield do their legends. Aaron Rodgers is a legend in this game, correct, boys?
Mm-hmm.
No question.
This could potentially be his last ride, correct, boys?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, you think about some of the legends that have ran off in the sunset. Well, you've got Peyton Manning. They did him right, didn't they?
They did. Oh,
Mhm.
no.
They did Ray Lewis right, didn't they?
They did.
Oh yeah.
I don't like where you're going with this.
It has all of the moxie to give us one last storybook ending, storybook telling. You've got Mike Tomlin and all of these fired freaking calls, and like him being on the hot seat. You got Aaron Rodgers and that look on the sideline where he already was thinking about like, oh my God, I'm going to lose to a missed field goal on an extra point, and I don't even get a crack at this. He's got a broken arm on his non-throwing arm, just like Ray Lewis had with the deer antler stuff. Like, and the neck stuff with Peyton Manning. We've seen the story so many times, and I hate that I am gonna pick the damn Steelers to win this game, because I would love to see them fire Mike Tomlin, but I am too big on storylines, and I sadly think that even though Aaron Rodgers is, not liked like the Mannings of the world and the Ray Lewises of the world, he is still one of the greatest, if not the top 3 quarterbacks to ever play the game of football. He will probably get some type of a storybook ending. I'm going to take the dumbass Steelers, and I'm going to take it in walk-off fashion on a redemption kick from Boswell. So have fun.
Ugh.
Wow. Mark, Zay just begrudgingly picked your Steelers to win. Will you happily pick your Steelers to win on Monday night against Houston?
I thought at any time Zay was going to turn around and go, you know what, the Texans are going to win. I was waiting for that moment, the fucking build up. I was waiting. I was kind of hoping. So Zay's picking the Steelers. That makes me feel a bit nervous now that we're picking them. Fellas, this is a huge game. This is something that I think that Mike Tomlin was asked about the playoff thing and about the 10 years, and he just kind of misdirected it like he always does and says it's not the players, it's new players, and it's not their story. It's just he's trying to push that aside. But it really is about that. It's about the Steelers not winning a playoff game in 10 years for a long time. But there's now the Monday Night Football is 23 years in a row we haven't lost at home in Heinz Field, Acrisure Stadium, whatever it may be. The Houston Texans, however, and there's more than just stats too. There's a gameplay to be had. Houston Texans, however, have never won an away playoff game. Now, yes, they're a newer franchise since 2002. They're like 0-6 away from home. So that's interesting. But in the game itself, this to me really comes down to Rodgers being savvy. And at the very start of the season, I didn't want him to wear a Pittsburgh Steelers uniform. However, week by week, I've simply learned, and I was wrong, and how amazing he's been for the team, just in terms of leadership, getting the receivers together. We got Scotty. If we did the grades now for receivers, you guys would give it F-. We've got Scotty Miller, Ben Skowronek. We've got, and look, they're good blokes too. They do what they can. Got Adam Thielen, who came from the Vikings, MVS, who was good like 4 years ago or whatever. We have like a mixed bunch of receivers, and Rodgers knows that. He called them off cuts, and DK Metcalf, who was out. So it comes down to me, it really is the defensive front from the Texans. Those guys, Daniel Hunter and Will Anderson Jr., are absolute freaks. Even Tomlin called them the best pass rush duo, I think, in the AFC. And that goes over Highsmith and TJ Watt, because they're freaking unbelievable. And the Texans also, they rely on turnovers. This game comes down to me for turnovers. If the Steelers turn the ball over 2 times, I think they have a big chance to lose. It all comes down to, can Rodgers be safe for the ball? Can our offensive line, which have been playing pretty good recently. They got Dylan Cook, who's undrafted guy. He's been playing good. Sia Marlowe, Frazier, McCormack, and Troy Falatanu. If they can keep Rodgers upright, pass the ball quickly, get it to Austin, whoever these off cuts, they have a chance. Because I feel like our defense can get after Stroud, but also on the flip side, they can get after Aaron Rodgers. And if he holds the ball way too long and he turns to old man Aaron Rodgers and gets sacked and gets beat up, then it looks like the Browns game where they took us and tear us apart. They couldn't move the ball down the field. They only scored 6 points. This comes down to me is the pass rush, and can we stop that, and can we develop the run? It's going to be an insane game. And Zay's right. This is the storyline of Mike Tomlin and his, walk off in the sunset. Rodgers walk off in the sunset. We don't know if Cameron Hayward's going to be here next year, but he's been playing outstanding. So we'll see what happens. I've got this game. I've been thinking about this game for a lot. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I've got something like weird, like 19. We've got 19 points for the Steelers, and we'll go 17 points for the Texans. 19-17 in a low-scoring game. Chris Boswell field goal or something like that.
There's one thing I know, just from a playoff experience against the Texans. Do not, and I mean do not, turn that damn ball over to them, because if you do, kiss it off goodbye.
No question about it. When we locked in our picks, we cannot wait to recap what happens in that game next week. Before we sign off, we have Andre 346 calling in. He's on the line. Andre, good to have you. What do you got for us?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man? I'm here to represent my team, the Houston Texans. You feel me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm not gonna talk too much trash. I just want to say that, hey, man, may the best team win next week.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of respect for the Steelers. You feel me? Aaron Rodgers, old Aaron Rodgers, young Aaron Rodgers is still Aaron Rodgers. You feel me? DK Metcalf coming back with a vengeance after that separation. So, it's definitely something that I'm ready for. I am happy. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm not happy about the Ravens not being in, because honestly, it's only two. I'm gonna be 100% honest. It's only two teams that ever make me nervous. You know what I'm saying? It's making me nervous in this playoff picture was the Ravens, and then if we just so happen to make it to the Super Bowl, the Seahawks, because those are just the only two teams that that I just fear like that. So just real quick, the host, are you a Bills fan?
Yeah, only on the weekends, Andre.
Okay, cool. Hey, no offense. I'm rooting against the team this week. You feel me? No offense. Just simply because over in the AFC South, we are trying to have an AFC South, AFC championship game. You know what I'm saying? Us in Jacksonville. And unfortunately, you are in the way. So we gotta get you. Same thing with the Steelers, bro. It's nothing personal. All of your teams have given us a victory the last time we played y'all. So I mean, that's just something nice to think about. And hey, man, and just I thought I would never be able to say this, bro. Thank you, Cleveland, bro. Like the Deshaun Watson trade was so good, bro. We just really appreciate that, bro. I mean, we got Will Anderson, Tank Dell, just so many players. Henry Toto, thank you, bro.
Can we get this guy off the line, please?
I think we still got residuals from it, from trades and stuff. So it's just amazing, bro. I still appreciate it, bro. It's just I can't thank you enough, bro. And if you ever want anybody else, bro, I got you. I think we got a third string left tackle that would be really good for y'all, bro. And just 3 first-round picks, 2 seconds.
You did enough with Cam Robinson this year. I thank you for your service, sir. Thank you. He really tore us a new one.
Go ahead, Mark.
Can I ask you a question, Dre? This is a big question. Who is JJ Watt cheering for? TJ Watt?
I'll be honest, knowing JJ and just observing how he is, and even though that is his brother, he is a very competitive guy. So I low-key think he is going for the Texans, just for the old time's sake. Because thinking about it, when he left Houston, he had an opportunity to join both of his brothers in Pittsburgh. Yet he said, "I'm going to the Cardinals," which in hindsight, like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So obviously they all want to have their separate legacies. So I do believe he would be going for the Texans, but I mean, he wouldn't be hurt if the Steelers won.
Well, Andre, we really appreciate you calling in. Best of luck to your Texans. And, hey, don't feel bad about rooting against the Bills or the Steelers. Obviously, you're rooting against the Steelers, but Josh Allen never won at NRG Stadium. We already saw what you did to Buffalo earlier on in the year. So I, too, will be rooting against your Texans. I am a Steelers fan on Monday night. We'll see how it all goes down. To Sleeper, listen, the wild card round is going to be incredible. It always is. It's the best weekend of football each and every year. Make it that much more action-packed by building a sleeper slip. Here's mine for the Buffalo Bills game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I have Josh Allen using his playoff legs with more than 33.5 Rushing yards, James Cook to get into the end zone. Dalton Kincaid, more than 16.5 on his longest reception, and Travis Etienne to go for more than 61.5 rush yards. You can tell that one, or of course, create your own via the link in the description below. Click that and sign up for Sleeper. And once you do, you will immediately get a free $20 entry. You can use that on the wild card round, on the NBA, NHL, you name it. It's all on Sleeper. Once you use your free $20 entry, use the promo code on your screen, RTS, and that will get you a 100% match up to $100 on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper terms of use for details. Currently available in over 25 states. Check out Sleeper via the link in the description below.
Roundtable Sports Network is your one-stop shop for all things NFL, with daily live shows covering all 8 divisions in the league, hosted by the best content creators on the web, all on one network. Catch the AFC East live every Monday at 7 p.m. and on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. The AFC West Roundtable live Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. The AFC North Roundtable live every Wednesday at 6 p.m. The AFC South Roundtable live Tuesdays at 7 p.m. The NFC East Roundtable live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. The NFC West Roundtable live at 9 p.m. on Tuesday nights. The NFC North Roundtable is at 6 p.m. on Wednesdays, and the NFC South Roundtable is live Tuesdays at 8 p.m. EST. And of course, fourth and forever, the flagship show of Roundtable Sports Network, covering all things NFL at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Roundtable Sports YouTube channel. Real coverage, real fans.